Okay. All right, guys. We are just going to give it a few minutes and give Summer Days a few minutes to come into the chat. Hi, Ann. How are you? So I'm just going to give it a few more minutes and give Summer time to come into the chat to join us. In the meantime, what do you guys think about this thing going on with Velvet and Solar? As of right now, Solar and Velvet both have been like quiet. They have not made any videos. They haven't been saying really much of anything. So I think we're all in suspense as to see what happens with them. If you guys come into the chat, if you guys could please hit that like button. And we are just waiting on Summer Days to come into the chat. She should be here in just a few moments. She's supposed to be announcing the Thanksgiving contest winners. So we're just going to give her a few more minutes to join in or to come in. And Summer, if you come in, please just let me know and I'm going to go ahead and put the link up. And I'm going to put the link up too also for anybody that just wants to come up and let's see, and give their opinion on what is going on with Solar and Velvet, where you think that they're going to take this whole mess. Hi, Roxy. How are you? So I put the link there. So if anybody wants to come up and give your thoughts as to what is going to happen. Also, I had ran into a video of, well, I'm not going to say it, and I'm not sure that I would even want to play it here, but Velvet had went in to check on the baby. And this was, I guess, a while back. And you could just hear her in there doing something. How are you? Roxy says she's just stopping by to say hi. We are waiting on Summer Days because she's going to be having the announcement for the winners tonight. So we're going to give her a few more minutes to pop in. So let's see. Okay. I seen it on, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's vegan food on vegan food's channel, but I want to look because I can't remember. I don't know if I want to play that here. It was pretty bad. It's Vegan Food Lovers. I mean, in your opinion, what do you think she was doing with the baby? Yeah, I don't want to play that. That's pretty bad. Tasha, there's a Tasha that wants to come up, but there's no picture or anything, so I'm kind of scared. Last time somebody literally flashed the subscribers, and I'm scared of that. So if can you just let me see who you are before I bring you up, Tasha? Let's see. Anne says, what about the newspaper article that Velvet was in when she was 19? Oh, shoot. That was when she was within, yeah. On Sweet Ma for Life's channel, I had brought that up. I was asking someone, and they said that she basically that they didn't think that that was her child, that it was like his child, but it wasn't hers. But the newspaper clipping did say it was their child, so that was weird. And the things that people want to know, she doesn't really even if it's not true, even if it's true, she does not, she won't respond to anything. And people are always saying that she's always honest, and that she does speak out, but she doesn't speak out at all. Yeah, I think so too, Roxy. I do too. It sounds like it to me, allegedly. Yeah, we cannot blame Nature Boy for her behavior, because she is something else. She is something else. And she's back full force. She's totally back to who she is. And if Summer Days is in the chat, just I sent the link, but I can go ahead and send it again. Just let us know that you're in the chat. I might have to throw her another email. I apologize, or I'm so tired I can't hardly talk. I apologize for keeping you guys waiting, but we are just waiting for Summer Days. Let me throw her a text real quick, or email, and see if where she's at. Okay. Is there anybody that would like to come up and talk about it? Natasha says, this threw me for a loop. I know. I was kind of expecting something to happen. I knew something was going to happen. I couldn't pinpoint it or say for sure what it would be, but okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna send her a quick text message real quick. So we're just gonna go ahead and give it a few more minutes. But yeah, Roxy, she only had like, I think 38 views on that video. And so there was a lot of people that were suspecting that she was doing something to the kids, but that video was pretty bad. Anne says the only carbonation that Velvet is going to be cheapest over is going to be on Bigo. It'd be nothing more than a bunch of jibber jabber and then begging for donations. Yeah. I think, but then again, I mean, where have they been? They haven't been posting anything. I mean, it's like we're all just sitting here waiting and we're waiting to see how far they take this thing. I mean, is he going to go and move in with her? Are they going to go, or is she going to go to Mexico to be with him? It's just a waiting game right now until we find out what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to start their own little tribe or if this is just something that they're just talking about. It's just something we're not going to know until, they come out and say for sure what's going to happen. Yeah, she's very scary. I think Natasha says she's scary. She's very scary. And I don't know. And I wish I could have had updates for you guys, but I really don't have anything. I have no idea what's going on with them. Even Atiri, she's been silent lately, unless she's been on Bigo. I mean, everybody has been pretty quiet. So something's going to explode soon. I have that feeling. Something's going to happen. Solar is mentally gone. I wouldn't be surprised if he holds those kids hostage. Velvet doesn't know what's coming to her. Well, I think Solar, he wants revenge. He definitely wants revenge. He's and he says this, and especially his last video that he made, that he said that he wants to, pretty much, he's saying that my family has been taken. I've lost everything. And so basically this is him saying, I have nothing really to lose. So, and then what I think is going to happen is I think Solar is just using her. I think he wants to pay Nature Boy back. Hi, Summer. How are you? I put up the link. I can put it up again for you. I think, sorry. Let's see. Let me put this link up real quick. Okay. I think, Solar, he definitely wants payback. And yeah, Velvet better be careful for that. But I don't think she's done a very good job up till now protecting her kids. And I think Velvet. Hey, Chi-Chi.
Hey.
What's up?
We're back again. I'm listening.
Okay. Well, I think Velvet, because I'm going to bring Summer up too, but I think, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that Summer, or not Summer, sorry, Summer.
Hi.
I think Velvet, I think she is only using Solar as a means to an end.
Yeah, she's definitely using him for clout, and she's using him to get back on again to the game. And another thing I noticed is that she changed her whole image, and the wig that she's wearing is actually a wig of a new rapper that's like out in the Bronx now, and she's very popular right now. Ice something. So that same look, Velvet is going for it, but it's like they're starting this whole thing all over again.
Yeah. Yes. And it's just crazy. It's how Summer, you can jump in too anytime you want to and give us your opinion. I was
Hi.
hoping I could get you two together. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um,
Can you hear me?
yes. Now,
Oh,
the
how
thing
are
I
you?
don't know. I don't know. This
Hi,
whole thing
Summer.
is like I'm still in a state of shock over it. Um,
Hi,
but
everyone.
what is your guys' take on what has been going on with Velvet Solar?
I
Um,
think it honestly is another ploy to start it all over again, to get people back into them again so they can make money. And this
Yeah.
is why I say I don't trust any one of them, because I don't think they were ever fully out, including Velvet. Because if Velvet moved on from her last story she was saying when she was living somewhere and she had rats and all these things and she was ready to go to court and all this, I mean, it sounds to me as if they're trying to capitalize on their pain, on everything that happened, flip around what Nature Boy did in order to pull people in, start something back up again, and
Mhm.
continue this madness. It's like they hid in the shadows, but they're still down with him on some part with this. This is why a part of me says he's gonna do time in jail. Another part of me says he's gonna get off. Because look what these people are doing. They're doing it without him, and they're creating their own sense of reality within their own new cult. So how can the courts take this serious when you're saying you're traumatized and this happened to you, but you're recreating what happened to you? Make that make
Mhm.
sense?
Wow. What's your thoughts, Summer?
I think it's ridiculous. I think it's disgusting. I think it's a slap in the face to the many people that believed in her and supported her.
Hmm.
And I used to be one of her big supporters. I've spent a lot of money. I've donated a lot of money. I've sent a lot of groceries. I damn near furnished her whole apartment. Um,
Hmm.
she's very unappreciative and ungrateful, and she has this huge, unnecessary ego. Uh, it's just so many things that I can say. It's just not good. It's not good. Nothing good is going to come from it. Um, she misled a lot. She used Christianity a lot to get a lot of things from a lot of people. Like I said earlier, or in past videos, mocking the Lord and using the Lord's people,
Yeah.
and also misleading people. And then she has this complex thinking that she's going to change the world and everyone needs her to do it.
Like the
When in
second coming.
yeah, like and when in reality, she can't even manage her own home and children. She can't even support herself on her own. She has to cry and dry beg and send messages to people asking for food and money and use the government. Like I said, she can't even take care of self.
Right.
So not only is that like an issue for her personally, but to try and revive a sex cult where she claims she had all these traumatic things that happened to her. At some point, I'm really like starting to wonder, does she like these things?
Yeah. And they both said that there was nothing wrong with carbonation. There was nothing at all wrong with it. Her and Solar both. They are saying there's nothing wrong with carbonation, and
Well,
they're
there
acting as
was
if it's the person behind it. But
there
yeah,
was something wrong with carbonation. They know
yes.
it.
Hmm.
They know
So,
it.
where do you guys think this is going to go? Do you think that these two are going to end up together? Do you guys think that this is why maybe that they're not? I know that Velvet's been getting a lot of backlash lately because of everything going on. People are finally opening their eyes to her. Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God. But, and I think that they're coming at her. And so I can, I can understand why she's not coming or doing the videos and things, but I'm wondering if they're doing something behind the scenes because they both have been pretty quiet. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think they're going to end up together?
No, I think this is a ploy just to pull people back, and it's like a shock. It's a shock type of value, and this is what a lot of people do in the entertainment field.
Yeah.
They would do this shock type of thing where you be like, oh my gosh, I never thought this would happen, and now she's saying, oh, I'm in love with Solar, I'm in love with this, I'm in love with that. It's all a game. They're trying to capitalize off of they. Let me tell you something. Of course they went through whatever they went through, but like the other person says, were they enjoying it? Were they all participants, willing participants? And now it's looking like they really were participants. I mean, they all got turned out. They all loved it, and they were all down with the sex cult. But when the money dried up, I think that's when they got a little bit like, whoa, we got to amplify this. And what I can say to you is that I feel like they're trying to turn this, they're trying to give it another spin. Like, okay, they will never imagine Velvet with this guy. They would never imagine this one was to revamp it, to have us all caught up in again and all go through with this. And for some reason, I got a feeling that somehow Nature Boy is spinning the story, even though he's in jail. They never left him. They never left him.
I've been saying that I think that Velvet's been in contact with him. I don't know if she's been visiting him or just talking to him on the phone, but I had a feeling that she was, and then it came out that she was talking to him.
Yeah, she had him.
Yeah.
But also, I believe that there was a time when Nature Boy accused her of looking at Solar, and she noticed that they were giving each other eye contact. She was sitting on the floor. This is like a little bit after she had baby Ellie, and she was sitting on the floor feeding Ellie. This is right before she went ballistic, jumped up off the floor, went in the room, and Nature Boy ended up hitting her and fighting her. And next thing you know, she ends up having cut all her hair off. I don't know if you guys remember that, but she went and chopped off her hair and stuff. But he did accuse her of trying to give Solar attention. And also, I don't put it past Velvet if she would sleep with Solar.
Yeah.
She's very sexual. She's very sexual, and not only that, she has an STD. He has an STD. There's limited people that she can be with. And then also the trauma bonding, and she feels like they have some things in common because they both are in carbonation.
Yeah.
Well, and Velvet is very vindictive.
Very.
Because guess what? She knows that Solar loves I wouldn't say Natiri, but Zoka. So she knows Zoka slept with Nature Boy. So in order to get back at him, let me get Solar. And let's raise Solar up. So it's all a game. Another thing, I don't know if you guys remember.
And she's doing that against Natiri. And Natiri also, she wants to hurt Natiri.
Yes. And there was also a moment in time where Nature Boy made a statement. I mean, it was regarding Velvet. And he said, when they were doing this Bigo thing, he said, yo, y'all getting all gassed up. Y'all thinking like that's when she was crying on Bigo with her dad and all that. He's like, yo, Velvet on the other side getting y'all. Y'all all silly. She talking about that's when she was saying that he wasn't paying child support. He wasn't doing this. He was like, yo, she over there getting her. She got y'all all wrapped up in this, all that crying. She over there doing what she was taught. She getting y'all. So he put that out there, and it's on the internet what he said. When she was doing all that crying and all that, she was faking. So she was playing since she was at her dad's house. She was getting mad packages sent to her. All that was game. It was game.
I found that out later. She uses her soft-spoken voice. She uses her tears, and she tries to use her upbringing, which is quite distorted because I have a relationship with someone in her family, very close to her. I know there's a lot that a lot of people don't know
Mhm.
about Velvet and her upbringing and her family. And there's a lot of lies out there, even as far as Mr. Marquez. Her mom was abused and beat many times while she was married to Mr. Marquez. A lot of people don't know that.
I'm glad
But
you
beat
said
by
that.
who?
I wasn't going to put that out there, Summer. I'm glad you said it.
Beat by
Mis-
who?
By Mr. Marquez, by Velvet's father. And
Oh, that
Velvet
was never put out there. So
and
we didn't know that.
and Velvet's other siblings, some of her other siblings are very, very much aware of this. And also there's documentation, there's police records that show the domestic violence and some other charges that I won't even go to name. But her mother is a domestic violence survivor.
That's so sad.
Very
You
sad.
know, in the last video, we had somebody up, Redbone, and you guys probably know who she is. She's in the chat all the time, and she said, you know, that she had been suspecting that something was going on between Velvet and maybe her dad, that maybe her dad had done something because and I don't know, and I'm just
Yeah,
putting this out there.
that was that before. And not only that,
Velvet did say
Velvet
that.
Because
Velvet said
She
something
said
like
that.
that too. She did. One time when she was
because
very
she said
upset.
her
She
dad
was upset with her father.
appointed
Yep.
her the queen, or his queen. So I don't know. I mean, and you know, I always had a bad feeling about him, and I never said nothing disrespectful because I know a lot of people really like him. They have a lot of respect for him.
Mhm.
But when you have been through
But
something like that, when you look at somebody, you can see it in them.
but he did what he did. He did go and fly and go across seas to see about Velvet, but it
Yes,
wasn't all about what people think it was about. Like I said, there's a lot that a lot of people really don't know.
Mm, mm, mm.
well, I mean, do you want to tell us? And you don't have to. You don't have to tell us, but it's up to you.
Only because I want to kind of protect some of the information. It can be
Right.
found. It can be found. Like a lot of it is um, records and public knowledge.
Yeah.
This is how Nature Boy was able to get these people in his grips, because he got people that were already damaged. He got damaged people that were flocking to him, flocking for a resolution, flocking for a new world,
But
flocking
not
for
only
something
that,
to make.
Velvet went to Carbonation to be with Omek. It was for Omek, and while there, that's when she decided to leave Omek, and when
No,
Galaxy.
Velvet said she went there for nature because she was studying stuff in school, and that's what she went there for nature. That's what she said.
She can do nature where she was living. She went
Yeah,
there for a man. She claimed she didn't go to Carbonation for a relationship. She went for nature. You can do nature anywhere you live.
you're right. I gotta sign off, but I'm gonna sign back in because I'm getting an important phone call, guys. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
Now, what
she
about
may be into nature, which is fine, but she went there for a man. She went there for Omek. And not only that, Eligio said that he made it known that a Velvet was in his inbox first, and that
yeah,
he wasn't expressing an interest. He was like, and next thing you know, Velvet comes there as Omek's girlfriend.
yeah. But right before Velvet went in there, and this is something that World and somebody had just brought to my attention, is that she was with a man who was a SP, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he had a daughter, and I guess somehow she was trying to scam people out of land. And it's the news, I guess the article had said that it was their child. And it showed a picture of a child, and he was holding her, and Velvet was right there standing next to him, like looking at the baby and smiling. and it was a baby boy. So has anybody heard of that about that? I know Anne has. Is that her child? I mean, does she have a son out there?
No, she doesn't.
Okay. All right. So then that must have been her boyfriend's at the time, his child. But either way, I guess he had gotten arrested and went to jail. I believe for that. But it seems like Velvet's been doing, like Anne said, she's been doing this since before she went to carbonation. She's been into stuff.
Velvet has been. She was addicted to drugs, like doing cocaine, like hardcore drugs. She was in the streets. She was sleeping around. She was really not listening to her parents, even when her father had custody of her for those 11 years.
Anne says she only went to school for 2 months and then she was able to secure a loan, a student loan, which she gave to carbonation. And I guess that's around the time that she was with that guy. Jesus, I think is what his name was. And Empress says that she has some screenshots from her. Yeah, it's crazy. This whole mess is crazy. But you don't think the Velvet, because before her and Solar started talking this way, she was talking about how she wanted to go back into nature, and you don't think that maybe she could be using Solar just to do that?
I mean, I think they're using each other.
Exactly.
He's using her for a couple of different reasons, and she could be using him. You know, she's bored out of her mind living there with her 2 kids, and she's living in another states away from where her mother and other siblings and other family live.
Yeah.
She's doing all these things for a reason.
Yeah.
She doesn't want people too close to her to keep tabs on her.
Exactly. It's
She
like
doesn't want
to go
anyone
see
to, because like I said, her relatives will report her.
Yeah.
So she knows what she's doing by living in another state. But even her living in another state, she's not safe, because I have connections. I said before, I was a foster parent for 13 years. I have many connections. So she better do the right thing, and she better do right by those children. She better not slip up and make the wrong mistake, because they're going to come down on her.
This is what we're waiting on. We're just waiting to see what happens, because it's been silent on both of their ends for the last couple of days. And so I think everybody is just waiting to see how this thing turns out. She has, like I said, she's been talking about wanting to get back into nature. She's, like you said, distancing herself from her family already.
To be honest, I don't even care about what she wants to do with herself, with her body. I just care about her children,
right,
and their well.
But like I was saying to somebody else here a little bit earlier, I don't think she really cares about their. She hasn't cared. She has not cared about who she takes them around, who they're around. She doesn't care how she speaks to them. She doesn't. I just seen a video today, and it about killed me. Like, just to hear that, and
really?
Yeah, and I will send you the link to it.
Yeah, send me
I'll email it to you. I don't think very many people have seen that video, and I don't think I've asked these guys. They don't want to see the video, because sad. You could just hear the baby screaming in the background. You can hear thumping, and it's bad.
Wow.
So I just think that she needs to actually start thinking about her kids first. You know, she needs to think about them and get it off of this. You know, it's okay to be healthy, but I don't know about this alkaline diet. That's something else that's like, okay. So somebody else wants to come up, but I'm not going to bring them up because I don't know who they are. I don't know if you know this, but last time we were live, we got flashed, and so I have to watch who I bring up here.
Really? We got flashed?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Like porn. It was bad. Or not.
Wait,
not
are you,
bad,
are you saying someone showed themselves?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And I've heard of that happening to people before, and I'm like, I never thought that it really happens, but it happened.
Ridiculous.
Let's see. Oh, do you want to go ahead and, well, let's see what she has to say. Coco says her whole energy has changed. It seems she was just loudly professing her love for Christ. That was all a lie. I think that was that was a lie. She was doing that for love donations, and
to play on the people. It was all
right.
Yeah, it was all fake.
Right, and she had an agenda behind that too, because she mentions this Christian friend of hers and I think we've heard her in the background in some of the videos before.
That wasn't her friend. That was her sister.
Oh, okay.
Who she put out.
Yeah, but she
was living there, and for a little while she was there, and her sister would talk a lot in the background. Then her sister would show herself sometimes, and she would show herself on camera.
But she had a Christian friend too, and I think that she wants to turn people against Christians. I think she wants to make it look like that the Christians are just judgmental type people, you know. And she's always talking about this friend, how her friend ended their friendship because she didn't agree with some of the things that.
But here's the thing: I don't understand why people think Christians are perfect. Yeah, we can be Christian, and so what? Anyone could be judgmental. You could be a Muslim. So what? Christians aren't perfect people.
Yeah, and I think her agenda behind that, she had an agenda behind acting like she was a Christian, because she wanted to come out in the end of it and say, oh, well, you know, you guys are just judgmental people. And this is why I had to, you know, change and be myself now. And because she's always like mocking Christ. She's always mocking Christians lately. And I'm telling you, she was faking all along. I don't believe she was ever a Christian. Anne says she always has an agenda. In fact, the DV place has been paying her rent and providing her with a place to live, even though when she went there, she was with her dad and was not in a DV situation. Right. I don't think Nature Boy was like her. I think, I mean, don't you have to be in imminent danger or something to even be in that program? I don't think Nature Boy wanted to like harm her, you know.
The difference between Velvet and Nature Boy showed you
yes.
who he is. Velvet is more dangerous because she's deceiving and manipulating. She's a wolf in sheep's clothing. She hides and then she comes out to devour. She's one of the worst types of people, human beings, though, you know, very dangerous. Can switch up, you know, after they finish getting what they finish from you, or, you know, using you or misleading you, and then they show them their true selves.
Yes. Well, do you want to go ahead and announce do you have Anybody in mind or?
I do, but I was so confused because I on one of the videos where there were people saying Turkey Day, and then I saw your comment, and you was telling someone they needed to go to another video to say Turkey Day. But the video
Yeah,
that you told the people to go to, I went to look for it and I couldn't find it.
it probably got lost in the mix.
I looked under live videos, and then I looked under regular just videos, and I'm like, I didn't see that video. So that video where people were commenting under, and you told that one person they need to look for another video.
Yeah.
That video, like I said, there were like other people commenting under that video,
Hmm.
and it was only let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 people.
Yeah, there wasn't many. There wasn't many.
But I never found that video that you told the person that they should be commenting under. So it's making me wonder, did other people comment under that video, or did they find it? Like, where is that video?
You want me to
Or
let me see.
maybe they couldn't leave a comment because they couldn't find that video.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's there. I think I even put the link up under one of the videos. Let me. You want me to see if I can find it?
I just wanted it to be fair for everyone. Something equally
Yeah.
so everyone has an opportunity.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me see. Where I was given an update about something. Do you remember? Like, was it in the middle or end or something of October?
You said the video that I got these names off of, and you told people that they needed to go to the video called Kendra Leaves or Kendra Leaves, and I'm like, I didn't see that. I just saw just the one where it said Kendra and
Oh, okay.
thanks for the support, and thanks for supporting her, Kendra. And that was the video where people were saying Turkey Day, but that's not the video that you told them to leave it under.
Yeah. Mm. Well, it wouldn't be that far back. Let me see. I wonder if it's the one where I get the update. Let's see. Let me check this one out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to check the comments underneath this one. Oh, well, let me let me try to play it real quick. Okay, give me just a second, okay?
Oh, no problem.
No, that one wasn't it either. I couldn't find it. I don't know where.
See, that's weird.
I know. That is weird. I wonder I don't think it's under one of my lives. Let me see.
I looked under the lives. I didn't see it there either.
Wow. That's weird. Oh no. Well, I
We may
guess
have
it's
to do
not
it.
there.
May have to do it another day. I really didn't want to do it too close to Thanksgiving, but do it another day to at least give people the opportunity to be fair.
Yeah. I'm still looking. Let me see. Here's one on updates on Aaron and Kendra. I wonder if. Hang on just a second. Let me check this one out.
And said Sasha, get it together. I'm just now able to see the comments. Oh yes, Empress Quet. You said remember she was much heavier before. Nature Boy said she was chubby when she came to combination and he starved her. Yeah, she was. She was chubby. Exactly, Anne. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Hi, Get Real. Hello, everyone.
Okay, I think I found it.
What is it called?
Sheba. Let me see. Sheba, Kendra leaves and thinks. Well, this thing keeps popping up. Thanks for those who supported her.
Yeah, that's the video where people were commenting Turkey Day, but in the comments you told one person they needed to go comment on another video. So I was looking for that video.
Let me see. No, it has to be in the Kendra Leaves video. Where is that video? Kendra Leaves video. Because I don't see it. Let me see. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
Kendra Leaves.
Get Real. She needs to be in jail for the things that she's done. She's done some illegal things over in Carbonation. Any of them who have done illegal things and taken part in the abuse. Like a lot of people were not just getting abused; some of them were like abusing others.
Okay, that was the video. I think I was confused and I think I told her wrong. I think I told her wrong because I told her it's the Kinder Leaves video, but that was the Kinder Leaves video. So I think so. Whenever I'm reading comments, I'm not always looking at the video that they're commenting on. So I think that's what happened. But that was the video. So it is the Kendra Leaves video.
Okay.
And
You
I
didn't
think,
get any emails from people saying they can't say they want to take part because they can't find the video.
yeah, that was my mistake. Oh no. But yeah, I believe that was the video. Because I think I told people in the update video that they have
Sasha,
to,
you're not acting like a chiefess right now.
huh?
And it's too funny. She said, Sasha, you're not acting like a chiefess right now. LOL.
I know, I just love her. She's so fun. She keeps me laughing. And when we don't agree, she'll be like, you know, I don't agree with you, but I love you anyway. And I'm like, okay, I love you too. I'm trying, Ann. She said, do it together. Uh,
Yeah, and you said Velvet left her daughter with a lady that she just met on the internet so she could be on in the streets. Yeah, that was Miss Wanda, Mama Wanda, that lady they call her Mama Wanda.
yes.
Also the one that made whoo Lord. She broke the internet. She broke YouTube coming out with the mess she came out with in reference to Baby Ellie. I don't even want to talk about it. It was just too much.
Yeah. It was a lot. Okay, so what are we going to do? Because this is the video, though.
Okay, well we can do the um we can do it. We can do it. We're gonna get this done and we'll do it off of what I have.
Okay.
And mainly off of what I have and also who's here. Who's in the chat.
I'm going to mute myself because I think I'm staticky or somebody's staticky. So I'm just going to mute myself
Okay.
and let you talk. Okay.
Okay, you guys, it's me, Summer Days. So, Thanksgiving is coming up this week. Yeah, it's Thursday. And my birthday is on Thanksgiving this year, you guys. So, happy about
Happy
that.
birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, that happens every 7 years. It lands on Thanksgiving. So, I wanted to um, do a Thanksgiving giveaway, $50, two $50 cash apps to two people on this channel, two subscribers that support Sasha's channel, and that's it. Just a way of giving back, something that I came up with, something that I just wanted to do, something that I'm comfortable doing, something that no one is forcing me to do. It's just something nice to do that I wanted to do. And I figured, why not here? I like it here. So that's it. So I'm going to do the drawing tonight, and I need a drum roll. Let's see. I have it here.
I'm nervous.
Ah!
I'm so nervous. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited for him.
Okay. All right. So, um, my two winners. Well, the first winner, for tonight for the. First of all, let me make sure. Uh, this is for. I think Sasha told everyone they needed to have Cash App. So
Right.
if you don't have Cash App, and I call you as a winner, and you don't have Cash App, and you don't have Cash App tonight, like within 5 minutes, if you don't have a Cash App, I will have to choose someone else. So we're just gonna go ahead. So hope you have Cash App. Thank you so much for the happy birthday. Thank you, Slay and Get Real, Kai T, and thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Um, So Thanksgiving giveaway, first person $50 Cash App is Ann. Yay, Ann! Happy
And is the
Thanksgiving.
brat that doesn't believe in Cash App.
What did you say?
Ann is the brat that doesn't believe in Cash App, remember?
Oh my goodness. Oh,
You better ask her, Ann, are you going to use your Cash App? Are you there, Ann?
thank you, Empress. Thank you, Shiro. And Ann doesn't have Cash App. Oh my goodness.
She's sitting there in the corner like, I'm not here.
Thank you, Fred. Where's Ann?
Ann, are you going to accept your prize or your gift?
Ann. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I told you.
Okay, Ann. All right. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so my next Thanksgiving giveaway $50 Cash App goes to Empress Cat, Quett.
Empress. We have a lot of empresses. Which one?
Empress Cat. I think I'm saying Cat.
Woo, yeah. Do you have a Cash App? Let's give her a second to respond.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, do you have Cash App, Empress? She says, oh, wow.
This is for Empress Cat. Quett.
Yes. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Empress Cat. Congratulations. So, yeah, I just need you to send me an email. Sasha, can you?
Yes, I'm going to put it in the chat right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. Oh, do you want me to give them? Okay, let me see. I'm going to put it up here, and you can let me know. And
Yeah,
make
it's
sure
fine.
this is the right one.
It's summer days.
Yeah, but on here it says, let me see. Hang on just a second. Summer. Now, do I put the, let me show you. Okay, like this, and then days.
Yes. The 365. Yep.
Or
Days.
do you want her to post her Cash App here? She says, do I post my Cash App?
If you're comfortable with posting your Cash App here, you can. But if not, you can send me an email with it.
Go ahead. You can go ahead. Well, give me your email anyway. Summer, and then is it the like this right here, and then days? Did you say?
It's summer_days.
That's what I thought.
365 at yahoo.com.
Okay. Well, it's probably it's $L and Chris. How do you want to do it, Summer? Do you want to write down her Cash App now, or do you want to
No, I'm gonna check my
email?
Empress Cat, please email me. That's my email right there. Summer_days365 at yahoo. Send me an email with your Cash App handle, and I will Cash App you tonight, like in 5 minutes.
Okay, so go ahead and email her right away, Empress, okay? And her email, I just put it up there. Let me know that you can see it, okay? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mute myself again.
Okay, so she put it here. $LCHRIS. And is that the letter P as in Peter?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And my next winner is Susan Carrillo.
Oh my goodness, girl. Now I'm gonna cry. You know, she has been having a really hard time of it.
Really?
And I have her cash app because I sent her something. I'm supposed to send her something else, but she's been suffering from cancer and everything. She's just been really having a hard time of it. And I think she's going to be so happy.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope that this helps her in some type of way. And also, I'll be in contact with you, Sasha, to see how else we can help her moving forward.
Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. I'm trying to fix this issue. Can you hear that noise in the background?
No, I don't hear noise. Okay, Empress Cat, that's fine, no problem.
Okay. I'll email you Susan's cash app, and then I'll let her know too. I'll email her, and I'll send you her email too, so that you can. If you want to let her know that she won, then you can email her.
Okay, yeah, because I'm gonna need her cash app. So.
Okay. Oh my gosh, we are so thankful for you. Like you're helping so many people out. You helped all that out, which she probably didn't appreciate it, but there are just so many.
It's a blessing to be a blessing.
And that's what I would love for other people to take your example. And if you see somebody that's in need, and you know that they are in need, and even if they are not in need, give them a helping hand. If you know that they don't have food, take them over something. If it's, you know, I mean, it's so bad that even family members out here are not wanting to help each other. And so, oh, you can hear the noise. She's saying that she can hear the noise.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Anne.
Yes, we appreciate you so much. And you are, yeah, I hear the echo too. I feel like I don't know. Maybe Summer, can you
hold on? Let me.
Okay. Oh, you didn't have to take yourself down. I could have muted you just for a second, but I think we all need to take an example off of Summer. You know, there are so many, like I was saying, there's people out there that they're in need. That you could do something for anybody. I mean, it could be something as simple as, you know, buying them a candy bar. I mean, something that you know, little acts of kindness goes a long way, and it could be so small or something so big, and it can just change somebody's whole day. And so, you know, I hope that she is being an example for you guys, because she, you know, this is what we ought to all be doing, is helping one another out and being there for one another. Okay, Summer, I put it back up there. But I want to say congratulations to the winners. Let me see. Can you see the I put the link right there on the screen. Are you able to see it, Summer? see. I'm not sure if she's able to come back up or not. We'll give her a couple minutes to see if she can come back up. Empress says that I'm so shocked and I'm going to share with you guys why. Okay. Did you want to come up, Express or Empress? Did you want to come up? I just shared the link. Okay, you're back.
Hi, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, there's no echo.
Okay, good. It was my earbuds.
Okay.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I want to send this Cash App to Empress, but I just want to make sure it's her because of the name that came up under Cash App. So I'm just going to check my email real quick. Be right back. Empress Cat, if you're in the room, what is the last letter of your Cash App name? I just want to make sure it's you. What's the last letter of your Cash App name? Like your whole last, there's a whole last name that comes up. And I just want to know what's the last letter. I don't want to send it to the wrong person. Okay. Anne is too funny.
She
Empress
is.
said she's so shocked, and I'm going to share with you guys why. Oh.
I know. I was sitting there like, okay, go ahead, Empress. And then Anne's like, tell us, Empress. I was trying to get her to come up. You want to come up, Empress? I think Anne needs to come up one day.
Yeah.
She would be a hoot.
Also, next week on Thursday, we will resume back to doing the lunch on summer, where you can win a $10 Cash App from me to use for your lunch on Friday. So those drawings will be chosen on Thursday night right here on Sasha's channel. She'll announce what time, somewhere between 8 and 9.
Hi, Empress. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself. I'll mute myself.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm walking
Hi.
to my building, so I'm trying to keep my voice down until I get going.
Okay.
But I shared summer. I wanted to email you the my Cash App, like the photo thing, but it kicked it back on the email. So that's why it didn't go through, but give me 1 second. I'll be off this elevator.
Oh, no
And
problem.
I can speak normally. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I can talk normally. Didn't want to create a disturbance in this extremely quiet building.
No
Okay, so
problem. Understand.
let me say this. Okay, so I'm not the type of person that asks for, like, anything. I
Mhm. Mhm.
usually am the type of person that, I work for what I have, and if I don't have it, I either
Mhm.
go without, or I figure out a way to make it happen. And it just so
Mhm.
happened that at the beginning of this month, I just moved into my new apartment, so I have a lot to be extremely thankful for this
Oh,
holiday season.
congratulations.
Thank you so much. It was definitely a trying time trying to get into this the right place. So so when I see people like Velvet, of course it annoys me, because I know that there are those of us single mothers that work really hard to provide for their households, and we make sacrifices because we know that that's what a real matriarch does, right? But so when I had literally just said to my son, okay, because we cleared all of our bills, but I didn't have enough to get, like, and now I'm about to feel emotional. I'm sorry if I start crying on this, y'all. It's just I didn't anticipate or think about, or it wasn't anything in my mind or anything like that. So I literally just told him that we had to get the monies together for our Thanksgiving dinner, and that I was going to, outside of my full-time job that I work 40 hours a week, I was going to do some Uber Eats to try to make up for, um, where I needed it for Thanksgiving dinner. And then there you go, which is not going to stop me from doing Uber Eats. I'm still going to do that because I got to make sure my family is good. But the fact that that happened just literally within minutes of me even saying that, you didn't know that. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not the type of person that asks anyone for anything. I know that's not necessarily a good thing, because if you need help, you should ask for help. But you know you just, like, changed something in my heart this evening. And I wanted to share that, because one of the things that I do love about Sasha and this channel is that I can tell that she speaks from her heart. She's not speaking from what she wants everyone to say, what's going to make her more popular, what's going to
Mhm.
get her more views from people that, that just want to agree with her, or whatever the case may be, or that she just want to be more popular. She really speaks from her heart, and I appreciate the energy that, as a viewer, that I receive from this channel.
Mhm.
And what you just did just took my heart, like, over,
Oh,
over that, because, like I said, I
yeah.
wasn't anticipating that. It wasn't anything that I even thought about. I'm happy for anyone else, you
Right.
know um
Yeah.
So you just don't, you're right. I think Sasha had said this. You don't know how you could be affecting someone's life. And, what you're doing encourages me to even continue to pay it forward,
Mhm.
in any
Mhm.
way that I can, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm shocked, but
Oh.
I that's one more thing to be thankful for during this
Yeah.
season. And I was so
Oh,
excited about, I call it the season of gratitude. Like, we have so much to be thankful for.
Amen. Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
I agree. You're right. You are so right. And another thing is that was nothing but God, because you didn't even enter the drawing.
Oh, wow. And look at that. And let me tell you
I
something.
told you God would lead you, Summer.
You did.
I
You
wanted
did.
him to tell you.
Listen, is that something?
The
Listen.
names that I got off from the people that entered the drawing, I have
Mhm.
here written down. But something I did, there was a feeling
Told
And
ya.
I told Sasha before, when I get those feelings, I
Mhm.
just I go with it. And it's for a
Right,
reason. It's for a
right,
reason.
right. And I'm inspired by whatever is moving through you. Like Sasha said, it's the power of God that's moving through you. I feel that as well. And I
Mhm.
want to be able to give that back in
Hmm.
any way that I can. In
Hmm.
any way that I can, I have to pay
And
it
you
forward.
will, because there's so many different ways to give back. Most people don't realize or think about it like that, but it's just so many different ways, like you mentioned earlier, you never know what a person can say or do that can help change your life.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
Exactly.
I swear this channel is doing things and it does. I mean, it's like a hidden jewel on YouTube. I don't know what your subscriber count is, but your channel is definitely one of the channels that I come to hear sounds, a sound thought process when it comes to like that whole situation, with carbonation. Because it's like sometimes it's like you're listening to people and you're like, okay, you got it, but then you kind of missing it a little bit.
Hmm.
But I agree with Sasha
Hmm.
on the majority. I don't think there's ever been a time where I was like, oh, I don't agree with that.
I just,
And
yeah,
she's honest about saying, well, this is my thoughts and you have yours. And she's not condemning anybody for having an opposing thought,
Right.
exactly. She
even
doesn't
if they don't
silence.
agree with
That's
her.
important.
Right,
That
And
is
that's
so
right. She
so,
doesn't
important.
silence you. She does
yes.
not silence you. You're allowed to have your own opinion,
And
your
even
own
when people are
thoughts.
attacking her in the comments, she just has so much grace about the way that she responds to them.
Hmm.
It's like,
Sometimes, most times, sometimes you'll hit me on a bad day.
now I haven't seen that. It's been a minute,
And
but I
I'm like,
haven't
and then
seen
I
it.
feel bad for what I do, but then I try to make it up, and I'm like, look, we're
Right.
not going to agree. God bless, God
Right.
bless
Hmm.
you. I'm sorry, whatever. But I just believe that everybody has a voice, and I think that everybody should be able to speak their opinion, even if they're not expressing it right. Like me, I don't express a lot of things the correct way, but I try. I'm not very articulate with my words, but I know what is right, and I know what is wrong, and I know that just like with Summer has inspired me in ways I can't even explain.
Right.
She's inspired me to start going live again because I was just feeling so down because I thought, I would go to God and I would talk to him and I would say, why are these people not seeing these things? Why
Right.
are they, when are they going to have their eyes open? When are they going to see what's going on in this
Right.
world? And I try to use this cult as an example as to things that are coming. And if you are so misled by these people, these false prophets already, you're
Hmm.
going to be very misled when the Antichrist comes.
Mm.
And I'm scared. That scares me
Mm.
for people. And I worry about that. I lose sleep over that.
Mm.
Mm.
I feel like my voice is not, I'm not able to say it the right way. And I think, God, I don't know why you want me to say this because I'm not saying it right. There has to be somebody else that has a stronger voice than mine that can try to open people's eyes to because this time is short right now. And
Hmm.
I'm just, but she inspired me, to
You know what,
Aw.
Tasha? I think that what you're saying or how you felt probably just may be where you didn't see it at the time, but you didn't realize that your voice was powerful and that it was working, in the way that you were fearing that it wasn't, because I see the vindication in that, in this current situation. And
Yeah.
I've seen comments where people have apologized to you
Yes, I
for
have too.
saying things that they were like, I guess saying, because they used to say a lot, oh, why are you guys tearing her down and all these type of things. We weren't tearing her down, we were exposing. You
Yeah.
Right.
weren't tearing her down, you were exposing. And your channel created a space, a safe space for people like us to be able to come and expose that. Like I said, I have screenshots of Velvet saying that she's the chosen one.
Yeah.
I also have screenshots on Bigo when she was saying that she that you cannot have a spiritual experience without doing mushrooms. So
What?
she's pushing people to get high off of mushrooms to
Oh
have a
my
spiritual
God.
experience, which all that is that you're taking a psychedelic. You know,
Exactly.
that's not a true spiritual experience, and it's not a true spiritual connection if it didn't come from the heart. And
That's
even when
right.
she
Because you
talks
don't need
about,
it. You don't need a drug, any type of
nope,
drug
you
at
don't.
all. I know. I've had my
Right,
share of spiritual connections. They come when they want to come,
right.
and there's no denying it.
Right. And then also she has she and this is when she was pregnant with the baby, the Aviana. Yeah. So this is not that far away, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Then there's also oh gosh, I forgot it just that quick. I was going to tell you something else about your channel and your voice, and then let you see that you've been putting in the work. Oh, she mentioned about that we can have heaven on earth, right? But does she not know, or has she's not studied enough to understand that the kingdom of God is within our hearts? And when you move from that, then you are moving from that energy, that spirit. And we could see already that this girl don't care about
Going into
nobody.
darkness.
She
Going
doesn't
straight
care
into
about anybody.
darkness.
She doesn't care about any of the people that have helped her. As a
No.
matter of fact, she got on that one video recently and boasted about how you
How
guys
much she
don't put
take
no
care of
food.
herself.
Yeah, you don't put no food in my on my plate or whatever. You don't
Yeah,
help
she
me with
did
my
say that.
kids. Yes, people do, because I've seen people since this happened say, "Hey, I've bought this girl Instacart groceries. I
Yes.
have sent her
And
money."
not only that, honey, my bank accounts and my bank statements and all my digital documentation proves otherwise.
Mhm.
Right. And so, and then to think that someone can say, "Oh, remember when she said too?" She
Just
said,
came on and just come on and easily lie.
right. And then she also said, y'all love me, the shit out of me. Excuse my language. Y'all love
Yeah.
me so much.
Yep.
You know,
Back
the
and
way
forth.
that she thinks and the way that her heart is so telling. And it's
It
Mhm.
is
been that way.
very.
She
Hmm.
doesn't have that grace in her heart to have even truly have been a Christian, to be honest with you,
No,
Right.
because
she.
she was so super vain about how
Hmm.
beautiful she is,
Hmm.
vanity. These are all the things that are spoken about in
Hmm.
many precepts. If you study scripture and the Bible and all this kind of stuff, then you make this a part of your heart. This is how
Hmm.
you speak from this. There's Psalms 119. I pray that a lot, and it asks you ask to have your heart, so that you could see and accept what is true over what is a lie.
Mhm.
So this girl is a mess. That's all I can say. And you
Hmm.
spoke the truth from the very beginning, despite how many people spoke against you and
Hmm.
tried to make you feel crazy or whatever. Your
Because I
voice is
had
doing what it's
to.
supposed to do.
Believe me, it's not easy to say the unpopular thing, It's
Right.
not.
Yeah.
And there's so many times I've even had to go to God and say, Lord, I don't want to say that, even though I knew it. And
Right.
that's what he was wanting me to say, because I knew how it was going to come out.
Right.
But then there's people that, like you subscribers, you guys, most of you guys, about 90% of you guys
Mhm.
already knew. And you guys were trying to even tell them.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what you would say, no matter what I would say, no matter the proof we would show, they still wouldn't believe it. And then in the back, and I don't know how you felt, Empress or Summer, but in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, if they're this easily deceived already,
Mhm.
and the proof is right here,
Mhm.
what's going to happen? And I worried about that. I worried a lot. And
You have to stop worrying, though.
Mm-hmm. And just have complete, and this is where I'm at right now in life too, just having complete utter faith and
Mm-hmm.
trust.
I want to see everybody go to heaven. I don't want to see nobody being deceived by these false prophets. That's what gets to me. It gets
But
to me.
I
we
understand.
can't lose sleep over those that choose to do the dark side.
You're right.
So you
You're right.
worrying, changing your sleep pattern, probably raising your own blood pressure, bringing on health conditions.
Right.
You have to let that go.
Right.
You have to continue to push the word and the correct message and out there, and those that hear it and understand get it, they get it, and
Right.
those that don't, pray that they will.
Right. And that's a
Yeah.
fact, Summer. That is a 100% fact
Yes.
because as you can see, there are people that followed Nature Boy, and those same people that didn't use their own discernment and their own connection with God. These are the same people that are going to follow Velvet and Solar, and they are using each other. They don't have
Hmm.
any love for each other. Solar doesn't love Velvet no more than he loved
Right.
Natiri,
Right. I
and
think.
Velvet was messing with that other boy. Remember, she went over there to Puerto Rico, and she was messing with that little boy Ezekiel,
Mm-hmm.
who was
And
in a
then left
relationship,
Ezekiel for Dylan.
and left it. So Velvet showed you in her own character, in her own behavior, that she is nasty, and you cannot trust her. As far as you can throw a stone at her, you can't
Hmm.
trust her
Hmm.
because she knew that that boy was in a relationship, and she
Hmm.
knew
She
she had
did.
no interest in him, but she still slept with him.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't stop her from sleeping with him.
And some women like to play the game of, I bet you I can take your man from you.
And use sex as a way to do it.
Exactly. And I
It's a
said in a
Jezebel
post on,
spirit.
I was on the T channel, and I
Hmm.
said in one of my comments that Velvet is a temptress.
Somebody, that whole thing about I don't know if this is related to Jezebel, but that whole thing about her being a Jezebel has been floating around a lot lately.
A Jezebel.
A Jezebel.
Yeah, Jezebel.
Oh, a Jezebel, just the right.
Y-
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
short for velvet. Short for
Oh,
velvet.
like a Jezebel spirit. This
yeah.
is
When she
something
said
that
a
I was
Jezebel,
calling. This is something that I was calling Natiri. But
well, she is
I know
too.
that Velvet has the same spirit, if not worse.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
But she keeps calling herself a queen and a goddess. But that's not how a true queen and a true goddess does not carry herself as such.
Exactly. And not even a matriarch, because if you think about it, to be a matriarch, every woman, first of all, is a matriarch, right? But because that's just the head of the female of the household.
yeah.
Hmm.
So she's not. This girl has spent 3 weeks on this internet crying and screaming about taking care of two babies,
Mm-hmm.
about to fall out on the internet, losing her mind. What kind of matriarch is she when
She's
she
got.
can't? What kind of woman is she?
She's got demons. I'm telling you, she's got,
Yeah,
and you can see it right in her. You can see it.
yeah. And then take about let's go back to the fairy tale that she put out there on the internet about this love, and we all called that out immediately. We
Mhm.
all called it out.
Hmm.
She was in a fairy tale love affair that she
Mhm.
said it was ordained by God. And now she's saying Solar is ordained by God. This girl is
Meanwhile,
crazy.
she's somebody else's wife legally.
So what
Legally.
God is she talking about? Is
And
she
Solar is married legally to
Legally.
right?
Jayon
Wow.
Zoka.
And she knows that situation. She knows that this young man is really broken up even more because of what happened with his baby.
Right.
Why would she even entertain anything about carbonation with him?
It's sad.
Because she's selfish and she's only in this carbonation situation for her own gain. This girl is already talking about some 369 and carbonation stand up and
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
like
And
she never
Empress,
left.
you and Summer are two of the ones that have really knew everything since the beginning, and called it out. You called her out from the beginning.
See, here's the thing with me. When I was supporting her heavy, like I
Mhm,
had my time where I couldn't stand her and
mhm,
everything that was going on in carbonation. But then
right,
when she left, see, for
Mhm.
me, I'm the type of person I have empathy, I have sympathy, I will give people chances.
mhm,
And I I feel like you can be great. Anyone can be great. You can
right.
change.
She
You
could.
can change.
Mhm,
And I wanted so much for her and I was
mhm,
trying to help her to achieve that. So that's why I kept in contact with her and we talked all the time and I was doing my best to get her the things that she needed so she wouldn't have to go out to the streets or
mhm,
depend on people who meant her no good trying to
right.
use, so I was really trying to help her. But as time went on, I was just noticing little things about her
Mhm,
character that just didn't sit well with me.
Mhm.
So I'm okay with the Lord ending our relationship
right.
because now look, this is the reason. The Lord, one thing I know about me, He is not going to allow anyone for a long period of time to
Mhm,
have their way with me if they mean me no good.
right.
Right.
And
Yeah.
every single time someone does something very harmful to me or is manipulating
Mhm,
or hurts me badly, I notice things happen in their lives that bring them down a couple of notches.
mm. Well, look at how they expose, and I'm actually kind of excited that this all happened, that she finally came out and exposed her true self.
Because
I'm
people needed to
excited
see
about
that.
that. Yes, 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 yes. People needed to see that. And then you know what? They need to also understand that they are the reason why she feels so comfortable in doing it, because she
Hmm.
feels like, and if you remember, she said this a couple of months ago on a live. She said, and I don't watch her lives on her page because I can't fast forward it. I only watch it on Sasha page because I can fast forward some of that rhetoric that she just be spewing.
Hmm.
But which is the same thing I used to do with Nature Boy, but I used to watch it on the Tease page.
Hmm.
But she said that you're not going to take away my support from me. You're not going to stop them from supporting me. And that
Mm.
is what's giving her this courage to come out even more. And remember, Visa had already exposed how their mind works when it comes to getting money and creating plots and things like that from people. He
See,
exposed it.
I didn't pay too much attention to Visa. He got on my nerves, so I just like really didn't listen to him, didn't really watch a lot of his stuff.
No, I didn't watch. I saw it. It's on YouTube, so it was something that I found on YouTube. Because honestly, I'm thinking about putting a compilation of including like the screenshots that I have of even exposing her even more because she is highly manipulative.
Yeah, she really is
Highly. And one of you guys said a little while ago when I was
a
listening,
master deceiver.
right? You said that she was worse than Nature Boy, and that is
She
true
is
because somebody, I don't know if it was you, Summer, that said at least Nature Boy showed you who he
who he
was.
was. Yep, it was me.
She disguises who she is throughout, and Sasha has always pointed this out around the soft spoken,
Mm-hmm.
um, you know, when she wants to come on live and I feel where you're coming from when you said I feel so bad because I can feel that energy too now when I'm talking about it, that people cannot actually see it
Mm-hmm.
when it's really happening right in front of their face.
Right.
They don't see the manipulation, they don't see the deceit
Right.
when it's happening.
Exactly.
And that is alarming that so many people can fall for it and continue to donate to her when she's
Mm-hmm.
already told you she feels she's better than you. So
Yes.
she doesn't appreciate your help. She feels like
Mm-hmm.
you owe her that.
Exactly. And these
And
are some of
all
the
of us
things that
over here.
I was picking up on, you know. And then one time she had the audacity. I think I was sending the kids a box for Valentine's Day. I went out and I got them Valentine's Day outfits and stuffed animals, made them a basket and some other stuff and some
Oh,
gifts for Velvet, and I put it in a box. And Belle was like, since I was sending it, can I send it a little early so she could have it ahead of time to do a video and blah 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 blah. So I expressed it because she asked, can I send it a little faster so she can get it sooner? So I did that and I paid it was $80 just to 2 day it. $80. And then it was
oh wow.
heavy. It was heavy. So that's
You
not
must
even
have sent a
including
lot.
the money, the stuff that was on the inside that I bought. So I did that and I said, please let me know when it arrives. I wanted to make sure that it gets there. Like I paid for it to get there for 2 day. I want to make sure it does, or they need to give me back my money. She didn't let me know. She did not let me know. 2, 3, 4 days went by. She still didn't let me know. I'm annoyed at this point. And so when she finally gets in contact with me, it's for her to ask me for $70 for her birthday order. She wanted
Wow.
strawberries and a candy apple. She wanted to patronize this company that makes like sweet treats, and her birthday was coming up, and I already had promised her that I would buy those items for her birthday as a gift. So but that's when she decided to reach out to me because it was time for that order to be placed. It wasn't for her to say, oh, the box came and blah 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 and everything was okay in it and the kids liked and blah, none of that. Also, she asked when I sent the box, can I include some gifts for her sister so her sister doesn't feel left out? What?
And then you know what? That's been coming out a lot lately because Velvet likes to get on the internet and say, I don't ask you guys for anything. But I've been seeing a lot of comments of people saying that she has been in their inbox asking them for money and things like that.
Hmm. But you know the
So
thing with Summer though, Summer is not like one of her supporters that's on there that is, just following her and watching
right.
her. She actually knows the family. She knows Velvet.
Oh
And
Mhm.
wow.
so this
Yeah.
is, so if for somebody to come out and say, yeah, what she's doing is wrong, and she knows her, and she's still good with the family, it
Right.
shows that it's a lot. It's a
Wow.
Mhm.
lot. So
And that's why I'm also kind of particular about some of the things that I say
Right.
because of the relationship that I have with her, with a relative, with an elder. So
Right.
there's a great level of respect that I have there. But
right.
I'm still going to say what's wrong, what was done wrong, and how I feel. But it's just a way that I'm going to go about it.
I mean, you know what? This girl is a mess. I mean, even down to, the only person who called it out was Sasha. when she got on the internet
No, it
and
was
was
all
crying
you
about
guys too.
the wanting
It
to
was you
move.
guys too.
I know, but you put that video out there and said Velvet is asking you guys for money to move for
Oh
her moving
yeah,
expenses. You did that video.
yeah, but you guys already. I feel like me and a lot of you guys are like pretty much, or like I think God brought you guys to me. That's why I say I don't care how many subscribers I get. I do
Right.
have a goal because YouTube says make a goal. But I said if I'm going to make a goal, if I get what I'm asking for, I'm gonna pay it back. I'm gonna have a gift card giveaways.
Right.
I'm not, but other than that, I don't even care if I reach that goal. I care about who God is sending to me.
Mhm.
You know, and I feel like that's a responsibility, and I take it serious. But I feel like we're all on the same page. You know,
Oh my goodness. And got me and so talking about the audacity shaking my head. We need to send in the demon slayers for that girl. Yes, yes.
And listen,
yes.
I mean, the fact that she
See?
got on there and she
Same.
fake cry and
Yeah.
dry begged, and then we find out she has a fairy tale boyfriend that's she's having sex with this guy
Yep.
without any protection. And
Mhm.
then, you know, and then I saw things that she posted in her stories, how she would be doing it when she has her next baby or when she's pregnant with. Like, where's your mentality? Where's your mind?
She wants
at?
another baby. She wants another baby.
You can't even take care of the two you have,
That's right.
financially or physically.
Or
emotionally. Or
Right.
emotionally.
And then you're getting donations on top of donations, and then you never, ever, ever really pay it forward. And not only do you not pay it forward, but you never give these people that are helping you any type of credit
Right.
to say, you know what, I'm so, why did
But
she
says
ever
she's
come
the
live?
giver. She says that she's the one that gets. She's such a giving person that
No.
she gives everything. And no, she's a taker.
What happened with her and her sister, the one that just left?
Her sister that was living there during the time when Velvet and I
Yes.
were getting along.
Her and the sister fell out.
Yeah, yep, fell out, put her out.
And she's done that with everybody that have came in her life that wasn't having sex with her.
She
Because
doesn't.
when
Her
the guy broke off
relationship.
with her, she was crying for 10 days and 10 nights about why he wasn't in her life. But why were you with him so soon, so early?
And then it went on to talk about how she was having sex with she doesn't like who she is when she's doing sinful things and having
Right.
sex with these guys, and how she talked about how she's going back to God and gonna clean herself up and keep
Right.
to herself. And well, that
Right.
didn't last long.
Because it was never real to begin with. Remember,
No.
the people that she was staying with at the shelter, they called her out on it too. Remember that? They said, well, we don't think that you're really, Christian. They was thinking that she was a Muslim.
Wow. I didn't know
So
that.
everything that she does is very calculated.
Because if you're a Christian, okay, and this is why a lot of you guys already see it too, because like I said, Christians, we're like one mind. We're thinking alike. So anybody that looks at her, they can tell that she's full of demons, and they're not going to fool with her for too long. They're going to get as far away from her as they can.
She was coming on all robe, had her head. She had her head covered and very low speaking and softly speaking and doing her Bible studies and doing her prayers.
The devotion, remember that?
It was all
Yes.
fake.
All
And
fake.
all of a sudden you start noticing her clothes coming off. She doing videos in short shorts and
Remember, she had her
Mhm.
butt cheeks out in the one video. Then she came up on the next video. She was dag near naked in some boxer shorts.
yeah, you should see them
And
TikToks. She has a
if you
TikTok
point that
channel.
Oh, I've
out,
seen her TikToks,
if
and
you
she's
Yeah.
point
very
that out,
ghetto on the TikTok.
if you
Hmm.
point that out and say, as a Christian, if she's a Christian, shouldn't she be more humble?
Right.
Right.
You'll get attacked
Yep.
She's
because
not
you're
humble
just
at all.
judging.
Because
It's just not.
nobody
It's
wants
not. You
you.
know what?
No one wants you to state the truth.
But you know what, Sasha?
Right.
It's not in her heart.
That's right. That's why she
She's
does what she does.
literally speaking what she thinks and feel, what's on her
Mhm.
soul, what's on her heart. And honestly, when you think about it, that's where you should judge a person. Whether or not what they say, when you see that spirit, test that spirit and see if it is of God or not. That's what
Exactly.
they're talking about.
And
Right.
that,
Yeah.
and you know what? When people were coming after me and saying, "Well, you're just judging her. You don't like
We're
her.
allowed
You
to
hate
judge.
her."
We're allowed to judge righteously.
Yes,
But I was,
exactly.
in my eyes, I'm thinking, okay, well, let's give her a chance. I gave her a chance.
We all did.
Even though I said, okay, guys, let's go ahead and give her a chance. Let's not, say anything. Let's just try to see what happens. And God put it in my head, in my heart, judge her by her fruit. Just watch her, see what she
Right.
does. And then
And says she belongs to the streets.
She
God,
do belong to the streets, Ann.
God cannot keep me shut. He puts this feeling in me, and he doesn't. He puts it in the gut, like in my gut, and I feel sick until I say something. And so
Right.
I'm like, look, you guys. And then I started putting out the videos. And sometimes in those videos, I wouldn't really say anything. I'm hoping that people are just seeing it.
Right.
The proof is right here in front of your face. But
And
then
I think
they still
too that
didn't
it's
see
about the fact that there's a lot of people that are emotionally attached to her, to the trauma bond, because I've been there with her.
Yeah.
And I promised myself from that day forward, when I saw her true colors, I said, oh, I would never attach myself to this girl like that ever again. Because I got emotionally involved when you're seeing somebody be abused. And I think someone said earlier, she act like she liked it. I think so.
Yeah.
I think that she did. I think someone had called her, I think it's called a masochist, where someone likes to be a victim so that they can have a reason to.
Well, one of
What would you say?
Are you there, Summer?
I think Summer dropped off.
Does she?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're going in and
Yeah.
out.
I'm sorry. So one of her relatives did say that Vel was told that the woman is supposed to be submissive to the man, and whatever consequence a man deems necessary, you're supposed to handle it. And so she kind of looks at domestic violence as okay, especially as long as that man is giving her, like, if he's just being loyal to her.
That makes sense.
She's okay with that.
I
She's
can
okay
see
with the
that.
domestic violence.
Right. Because honestly, she didn't really start speaking out about a domestic violence situation. And because remember, even after that whole 4th of July incident happened where they made a circle around her, remember Neytiri called her out on that on the live, and she was actually okay with it. Remember, she did not leave right away.
No, she didn't. She only left. She didn't leave for domestic violence, and she
No.
didn't leave because of baby Ellie. There was
Right.
many other times where she should have definitely left. She left because Nature Boy kept sleeping with the other women.
Yes.
Mhm.
Because think about that too. When she had already left, remember, she went to the sister's house, and remember, she left the sister house in the middle of the night and no one knew where she was. But then she pops up on Instagram in a photo with Nature Boy that she had came back. Now Nature Boy said it. He used to really speak the truth about her. And he said one day, he said, Velvet is going to come back. And what did she just do? Go back. Go back. Even if Nature Boy is the curator of carbonation. What is she talking about? That she is carbonation. No, you were a member, but that was really his cult. He was the cult member, according to you guys.
I guess she's talking about the belief, like what it was supposed to stand for, about being out in nature and living off the land. Like originally, that's what Nature Boy was pushing. They were bathing in the rivers and then bathing in the creeks and all that stuff, and in lakes and things like that. Going to the bathroom outside. They started planting little seeds to try to grow food. They were sleeping on the ground in tents. So in the very beginning, it was about being in nature and connecting with nature. So that's what Velvet is talking about.
We haven't seen Velvet do that in this time that she's been away from him.
She ain't planting not even a pot.
Listen, she got a dead plant inside the house that she refuses to throw away. I'm like, girl, you're not going to bring it back. But we have not seen her plant a peppermint plant. We have not seen her plant a tomato tree. This girl has done absolutely nothing but talk about what she want to do, but she's had all this time to do it.
Yeah, she talks a good game.
Right. And so my thing with that is, again, that girl never left carbonation. Never left. She was never a Christian. She's always been carbonation. And honestly, with the way that she thinks, and because people are giving her the fuel that she needs, she's going to always be in that mentality. And what you were saying a little while ago, Summer, helping her is only going to make her worse.
Yeah.
She has to help herself. She has to help
herself. And people keep trying to give her help and aid her in all these different ways. That to her is just going to make her worse, because she would have never, I know now, because she doubts herself often. I know that now she regrets saying it, but she knows that she has to go full throttle with it because she's already done it.
She wrote Empress said she saw right through her. I wish I did in the very beginning.
I bet a lot of people do, but now they do. Thank God. There are so many people that's eyes are opening.
Yeah, they were protecting her. The T was protecting her. The squad was protecting her. Her father was protecting her. Even when it came down to she was lying about being pregnant, and her father eventually exposed it. After we already knew, girl, you had the sinus issues, your face had gotten chubby, you were sick. We saw it. We saw your belly. We could tell that you were pregnant, but then you're talking to us like we're dummies. Girl, we've lived your lifetime, most of us 2 times.
Yeah.
I'm not in my 20s. You know, I have experience in life. So why would I not see another pregnant woman if I've been a pregnant woman when I see one? She thinks she's the most smartest person on the planet.
Yes,
like
she
we've
does.
never experienced anything in our lives until she mentioned it. I mean, I would not go to Velvet for no type of spiritual inspiration. It wouldn't be her.
She calls it wisdom. She has so much wisdom.
No, she doesn't. Not at 25 and 26, when you don't have the wisdom to be able to choose the right type of man to have a baby with.
Right. I think she needs to just stay single. She needs to stay by herself and leave these men alone.
She won't. I mean, if you look at the girl, she has been posting these flirty.
Have you noticed that her sense of worth increases only when she's with a man?
Exactly. That's what I was about. Listen, when she was with Dylan, remember how cocky she was acting? And she was done with Dylan in less than 2 weeks.
But you know what I was thinking? Okay, let's say that her and Solar get back together. Now let's play this thing out, okay? When he does to her what he's going to do to her, or she does to him what she does to him, she's going to come back online.
Yes.
And she's still healing. I'm still healing.
She's gonna feel shameful. But have you noticed, Sasha, the way that she manipulates that situation? And if you go back and you look at it, it was exactly what she learned with Nature Boy, because when that situation fell apart, and it took her a long time to come forward and admit that her and that boy were no longer together. The last one, the singer,
yeah,
it took her a long time
Mm-hmm.
to come forward about that. She got on the internet and she made that video with the baby in her hand, and she was praising the Lord, and I'm never gonna, God, come down now.
Oh, she went loony. Yeah.
Right. Well, because
Yeah.
you know why? Because Velvet is sneaky as hell. You know what she does?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, the Ezekiel boy said she came into my inbox and she started talking to me. Remember what Solar said? She heard my call. She came into my comments or something like that. She did the same thing recently with the guy that called himself. She mentioned him in the video, the Blood something another.
The Blood Rainer.
No. The other guy, the video she said she was watching that made her realize the blood, how powerful her blood was.
Oh, okay.
I think his name, he's like a vegan guy on the internet, on Instagram. And I think his name is like the Blood something. I don't know what it is. But she went into his inbox. Velvet learned how to manipulate sexually from Nature Boy. See, you've never heard her talk about.
Actually, before Nature Boy.
That is true, but she really learned how to master that sexual, So you see, she got this video on there. I think on her YouTube page, she's in like this little red dress, and she has her butt sticking out a little bit, and she's kind of making this sensual look with her face. If you notice, a lot of what she does, in some form of way, alludes to some sort of sexual.
Yeah, she's a seductress.
Yes, seductress. Yes, and you know what the seductress is? The seductress is the I forgot what they call it.
Jezebel.
Serpent.
Right, the Jezebel. And it's like something else too. And if you notice too, a lot of those videos that she was putting up there, those reels, she's on the floor and she's like reaching out. She's like being extra like sensual and sexual about the way that she's presenting herself, because she needs a man, and she's trying to seduce one
Yep.
into falling for it, like a trap.
Yep.
And did you notice how she was saying, "Oh, all these guys, they just keep coming into my my inbox, and I would never have them. They're not good enough for me. They're losers." Like, she just makes it like everybody just wants her.
Yeah, but I see through that too. I see that no man with some good common sense would ever touch that.
The one that she had last time, the musician, he left her, but she'll say that she's the one that left him because he wasn't, I guess, right for her. But I don't believe that. I don't
believe it either. What I do know is that she was trying to get that guy back on board with her. And when she made that video where she was holding the baby, he was done. So what she did was she went live and tried to save face, because you had already put this man on the internet as your fairy tale lover. And then you put him again on the internet at your house, at your apartment, which I called that out because I said, oh, she wanted a 2-bedroom apartment so she can have him come there. And what did she end up doing? Having him come there so she can lay up with him.
They will fall for it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what she did, because she had already started seeing that guy over the internet before she moved. You know, there's so much with her. When I do this compilation, I'm going to definitely make sure that I have all kinds of screen recordings and everything else. Because you know what? You know, I have a son. And so to me, it's so important for, just as much as it was important for our children to be aware of a nature boy, it's so important for our sons to be aware of girls like that.
Yes, it really is important.
Because she doesn't care. She knows that she has herpes. She knows that she has these STDs. She knows that her mother mentioned it. Her mother said, you have something that, you know, you feel like is the end of your life. She kind of slipped when she said that they keep making her bring the kids to doctor's appointments for checkups. No, you're bringing those kids to make sure that they don't have what you have.
Wow. I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
video.
she said it in a and that's the thing, because Velvet had learned from all that carbonation stuff how to keep her.
Terry said that Solar has something that we don't know about.
Well, Natiri got something we don't know about either, because she slept with her.
Yeah.
And they all were sleeping with each other.
Yep. They
They
just
were
swap
passing each other
They
around.
just swap STDs.
Yeah, just sharing each other. 1 minute they're sleeping with Nature Boy, the next one they're sleeping with the other one and another one.
And then they leave and sleep with this one and that one and this one and that one and come back and
Right.
spread all that. And yeah.
Listen, Velvet has physically been with 5 different men that we know of since she left Carbonation for the last time.
I don't understand why she's doing all this detoxing and alkaline vegan and eating so clean, but she's taking in nastiness.
Well, I think that that's the same thing that Natiri was doing, because she was trying to rid herself of what she had. So if you if you're paying close attention, you're seeing that Velvet is literally going back to the weight that she was when she left Carbonation, which I think she said she was at 96 pounds or something like that. So, and I said that because I peeped it. Okay, she has a eating disorder, right? So you'll hear her talk about juicing more than eating. And then when she made, even the other morning when she made the kids the pancakes or whatever, it was a video that got, I don't know how the video got posted or whatever. She made the kids some pancakes. She said, but I'm not eating this.
But she made them alkaline though. I guess she calls it.
Well, because she's detoxing. So when you're detoxing, the type of detox that she's doing, she really is not supposed to be eating. She's just supposed to be drinking and taking certain herbs.
Right.
And remember, Natiri was doing that same detox to try to get rid of her herpes.
She's trying to make her kids do it too, though.
That's what they do. They have an herbalist working with them.
How is that going to play out for the kids, though? Trying to be on this alkaline diet.
Well, I hope, and then you know what? A lot of people that end up on those diets, they're not getting all the nutrients that they need. I have a friend that had been vegan for years, and I just ran into her a few days ago, and she said that she had to start introducing meat into her diet because her body was lacking certain nutrients. And this is from her doctor.
Because when you do that, you have to take supplements, because I am transitioning to become vegan. Like right now, if you come in my house, you're going to see pork, beef, chicken, turkey, and vegan food. You're going to see it all. Because I'm still just eating. I'm slowly but surely weaning out the bad stuff. So, but I am already aware of the herbs or the other supplements and things like that, what I would need to take, especially protein, very important. But there are vegan sources for protein.
Yeah, but then there's a whole lot of grains that also need to be in those babies' diets that we're not seeing her give those babies. Now, if I knew back in the days, I knew a family that were similar to that. And honestly, they didn't give the babies the nutrition that they needed. And those babies were taken away. So what Velvet needs to do is she needs to stop running her mouth and start really understanding the laws of the state and the country that she lives in, and understand what's going to be acceptable and what's not. Because I mean, you can't just be all in the clouds all the time about your spirituality and your purpose and all this, that, and the third, and not understand that there's real life happening around you. You know,
That's
you never
right.
talk about voting, you
Troy.
never talk about politics in any way, you never talk about anything real.
Mm-hmm.
It's all this weird, you know, stuff. You look, the hat is right over my eye. You know, it's just like super
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like you're not thinking about the future. You're not thinking about, okay, so what happens when these children are school age? I've homeschooled my child. As a matter of fact, when my child was Eliana's age, he was homeschooling. But guess what? When he got school age, he hit school. And when he went to school, he was more advanced than the children that were in that class. But my point is, if Velvet is truly doing, and not just sitting that baby in front of a tablet every day and letting the tablet raise this baby, because that's really what's going on. If she's really doing what she needs to do, then it's going to show up in her children. You know, it's going to show up in the nourishment and the love and the care and the nurturing that these children will be getting. I'm not saying I'm a perfect mom. I will always say I'm doing my best.
Right.
Always.
That's
I
all
will
we can
never
do.
be like I'm the perfect. No, because I know that I've made mistakes, you know, but I've done my best. So you can't take somebody and talk to with reason, like a Velvet, and reasonably say these type of things, because she's going to tell you she's the most perfect mom on the earth.
You're right. Block yourself off and block yourself.
All because she eating blueberries.
You know, why is it, and I keep asking this, why is it that she's keeping baby Eliana off of the camera, out of this, you know, she's not showing her anymore.
Right. I mean, there could be a couple of things that's happening there, and we can kind of use Nature Boy as an example. Because Eliana is getting at that age where she can expose a lot of things. And Eliana is smart. She's very smart.
She is.
She's going to say the things that she feels like is going to embarrass the hell out of her mother. Sorry.
She's done that.
Yes.
She's going to embarrass that
a
girl.
couple times already. She's already done
She
that.
doesn't have to filter.
Exactly. Even when she asked, Eliana knows when. She knows when. She got on that camera and she said, well, I just want to know, why you come in my room and I just don't know what you be doing. Like, you know, like that girl is smart.
Yeah.
She is very smart. And then when Eliana, she told Eliana was not crying. She told Eliana, don't start that crying and screaming. And Eliana was like, you're crying and screaming. I'll be crying and screaming. I'm not crying and screaming.
She is the cutest little thing, I'm telling you. I just love that little girl.
She can't handle Eliana.
Oh my goodness.
Eliana might be smarter than Velvet.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
She is so smart.
And she's so, oh my God, I just love her. And you're right. She has been, like, the last few times she's been coming out and calling her out on some stuff. And I just think that she thinks that her followers love her, and because she had mentioned one time, oh, well, you all love baby Ellie too. I know you do. And she had that look on her face like she was disgusted by it. And after that, she wouldn't let her come on camera anymore too much. And so I'm thinking that I think she's jealous of her.
Well, you know where that came from.
Yeah.
If you go back and you watch the old videos when she was still there, there was a lot of times when people would point out how she was jealous of the way that Nature Boy would love
was with her.
And give Eliana attention. And then Eliana was treated like a princess, and Velvet was treated like a third wheel.
Yeah.
So yeah, that definitely is true.
But there's so much she could do with her. She is so smart. She's beautiful. And Baby Jaw, I love
Oh my
like
gosh.
watching him come out,
Yes.
talking more.
I
Yes.
love
And his big smile. Oh God, I love
Yes.
his big smile.
Yeah.
He just
And
looks, I can feel his heart, it feels like sometimes when he smiles. It's like he has such a genuine, enthusiastic smile. It's like
Mhm.
you can see and feel he's happy.
Yes.
And poor Eliana, I can feel her sadness.
Yeah.
I can
Mhm.
feel her sadness when she's
She's
always
scared
saying,
of it, I think. I think she's
yeah,
scared
she
of
says,
her.
"Mommy, no." When she
Yeah,
says that, I
I've
can
seen that.
feel the hurt in her. Like when she says that.
Mhm.
When there was a video you posted and Velvet made her go in that room, and that baby was in there just screaming, and that broke my heart.
Empress, Empress, did you send me the email yet of your
Oh
whole
no, I'm sorry. I tried to send them email and
it's summer_days 365 at yahoo.com.
Anne said, remember when Ellie told everyone that Velvet had bugs and Velvet tried to cover it up by saying they were ladybugs? And Ellie said, no, they are brown. I love it. I love her. Like, all you have to do, if you want to know what's going on, just listen to what baby Ellie says. She'll tell you everything. She don't care.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember that, man.
that's
I
her job.
remember.
Ellie's like, don't play me. I know ladybugs are red.
Uh-huh.
No, these are brown. They are roaches. And guess what? I believe her because I was on the phone talking to Velvet one time, and she was like, I can't deal with these roaches. I can't live with roaches. She was like, I gotta cover my food. This is before the situation with the rats.
Yeah.
But she did have roaches. I know because she told me.
Ugh. Ugh. Baby Eliana, she didn't like it. She didn't like him either. I think that's why she was having nightmares. She was dreaming about calling them monsters. Hi,
Yeah,
fireflies.
she said that the roaches were coming from the neighbor downstairs.
Yeah. Or was it the rats or so? Well, she said, I think she said that about the rats too.
Yeah.
They were coming from down there. Oh my. We have been live 2 hours and 13 minutes. That has been a good live.
Oh, you
Yeah.
guys couldn't hear me when I was sending the email, but I just sent it.
Oh, you sent it? Okay, I'm gonna go and check.
Yeah.
Oh, Summer, I sent you an email too with Susan's. I sent like a screenshot of her Cash App that she had sent me one time. So you should have an email from me too.
Oh, I see why it didn't go through the first time. I was actually in the car at the time when I sent it when I was in the live listening initially, and when I put it in, I put in an extra like dash. So that's why it didn't go through.
I just sent you wait. I just sent you an email,
Okay.
Empress, so you can see what I'm talking about. Because I want to make sure before I send it to that Cash App that that's you.
Okay, and you got the email that I just sent you? Did you get the email I just sent you, Summer?
Yes, I got it. I sent you. I replied to your email.
Oh, okay. It just hasn't came through yet. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad that we had to have a voice to voice, so I'm no longer like a just a stranger in the
I
comment section.
know. I love your comments though. Boy, you go in on them comments. I'm
I
like,
do.
yeah.
And you know what? Because I really like, I can express myself vocally, but then a lot of times, like I've made so many videos to post on YouTube and then never post them because
I didn't even know that you had a channel.
I don't.
Oh.
I don't have a
always-
channel. I was going to use the same channel that I, use to just, surf YouTube with. I was going to post it here.
I'm always encouraging people to open up channels. Open up
Yeah.
channels. Get the truth out there. Whatever it is, the topic
You
you're
know,
wanting to talk about.
I thought about it, but I'm like, nah, I'd rather do it this way.
There's so many more people out there.
I mean, we do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like a behind the scenes type person. I just I don't know.
So you guys get everything. And I love that in this community, like our community, that
I just
we
responded to your email, Summer.
Okay, let me go check it.
all can, like, I don't know, like you can just meet friends here, meet new people, like-minded people. It's
Right.
pretty-
It's just that we all share a common. I mean, this was that whole carbonation thing. A lot of us followed it for a long time. We knew it was a cult, and we just, we were really. I know for me, when I first found out about carbonation, Velvet was pregnant with Eliana, and that's when I got emotionally attached to her because I wanted to save her in any way I could. You right?
Yeah.
And honestly, you can't save a person. They can only save themselves because
Right.
even right now, we're telling Velvet as elders. I know I'm approaching my elder stage, okay, and I'm embracing it because I'm like, you know what? I'm really someone's auntie. So let me carry myself like an auntie, okay? I can't be a young girl, 20 something my whole life. I gotta embrace my auntie stage, and so, we've tried to give Velvet wisdom.
Yeah.
But she thinks she has more wisdom than we do. But it comes with experience, it comes with age, it comes with time. And once you get over, I feel like honestly, once you reach that 40 plus, you start to look at life totally different.
Oh yeah.
In a way that when you were in your 20s, you thought that you knew it all. And then something hits you and you realize, well, no, I don't know it all. But see, what's happening is she's wasting a lot of that 20-year lifespan that she could be doing some really great things with her life. And we would have all been supporting her in that. But because she has this arrogance about herself, that she's chosen a life that makes her disliked. Even people that were rooting for her have decided that, you know what, this is not what I want to support. And she doesn't see that, just the same way Nature Boy didn't see that, because Nature Boy had people trying to help him too. And he thought that he knew it all. He thought he was God of the earth plane.
Right.
That cracks me up just to even say that. He thought he was God of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And now
That's the
Velvet thinks
truth.
she's the royal matriarch of the earth. What?
Here to save everybody from themselves.
And can't even save yourself from yourself, from
Right.
your own bad decisions. And that you have such a lack of discernment, and just goes to show that you don't even operate from a place of wisdom. You're operating from a place of, I need a man in my life, and I don't care what kind of man it is. Did y'all see that Solar is already saying he's the children's dad?
No, but I heard that.
He said,
heard
I got a
that.
screenshot of that too. He said, he told baby Aviana, Avi, that's the baby name? I don't know, baby. So she told the baby, you have a new daily daddy now.
Oh wow.
The poor
I heard-
baby's first year
Wow.
birthday just ruined.
It's crazy. And you know, we all care about her. We want to see. We care about all of them. We want to see them succeed. And like you said, they've wasted so much of their youth that they can't get back. Wasted on this cult. And it's sad. It's sad. But I mean, what can you do, you know? All right. So are you still there, Empress, or?
Oh, okay.
Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and end it here.
Okay.
But congratulations. I'm so happy you won.
I know that's such a shocker, but yes, I did. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for
All
even
right.
making this space available and possible. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for just your opinions. And I love your comments. I love reading your comments. I think Summer's coming back up. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Are you back?
I think whenever you go into your email, it kind of messes with this live connection, because every time that I ever went to my email, you couldn't hear me.
Oh,
It was disconnected. And then I had to, when I came back, I had to select allow mic.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on. But she just got kicked again.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get off as well. Again, thank you so much for making this channel and this community even possible. And I will be back in the comments.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night. All right, you guys, congratulations to the two winners, Susan and Empress. And I'm so happy for you guys that you guys won. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, but we will go live again on Thursday. Let me see. I think Summer. Hello?
Okay, I'm back in.
I just said hello as if I was answering a phone.
It's
I'm
okay.
telling you, I'm so tired. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So, Empress Cat, I was able, I found you and I sent it to you. I sent you the $50 Thanksgiving giveaway. Check your phone, check your Cash App, and let me know if you received it.
She said she was still in the chat, so
Oh, okay.
so she should still be in here. And did you get my email? I sent you an email with
Let me see.
let's see. Empress says good night and thank you so much, Summer. Did you get the Cash App, Empress? Yes, thank you, Empress, for sharing your story.
Okay. Yes, I'm back. Yes, I saw your email. I sent you a message back.
Okay, and Empress said that she just got the Cash App.
Oh, great. Good. You're welcome. Congratulations and happy Thanksgiving. If I don't
And
get to talk to you about that by that
she
time.
still can't believe it. Well, hopefully next time you guys will all join me on the live again. This is fun. I had fun with you guys. I love hearing what you guys have to say. I love hearing your guys's, your opinions. I just love to hear you guys talk, about this whole mess. And yeah. So I think
thank you so much, Sasha. Thank you for creating the space and thank you for creating the time and thank you for having me.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough. You're such a wonderful person. Your heart is bigger than, I don't know. You're very, like I said, you've been inspirational to me in more ways than,
Oh, thank you. I give God the glory. I just thank the Lord for everything that He is to me and everything that He's done in my life. So I just thank the Lord for everything.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, you have a wonderful night. I'm going to go ahead and end the live. So
Yeah, I'm about to go to bed too. All right, well, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, God bless. Love you guys.
Have a good night, everyone. Bye, Ann.
Good
Bye,
night.
everyone in the chat.
Till next time.
Next time. Good night.